All right, welcome back to 10 with Jen. I'm your naturopath, Jen O'Sullivan, and every Friday we focus on one simple thing that can help you become stronger, healthier, and really more independent as you age. Okay, so grab your glass of water if you haven't done that, get a sip, get comfortable. Let's just dive in. All right, there's a little glitchiness sometimes on YouTube. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it doesn't matter. We'll just move forward. Okay, so we're going to talk about two things that really don't get too much attention until they're gone. One is grip strength, and the other one is leg strength. And if I was asked, like, what predicts whether someone's likely to remain healthy and independent, um, you know, we might say something like cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, body weight. And actually, the two most strongest predictors of actual like aging well, um, it's much simpler, right? It's how strong your hands are and how strong your legs are. And it's interesting because these two measurements provide really important insights into like your health, your resilience, and how long you're going to live. So let's just talk about grip strength real quick. Researchers have been really fascinated by the grip strength because it predicts many other health outcomes. They did this very large systematic review involving more than 53,000 adults, and they found that people that had the weakest grip strength had approximately a 67% higher risk of dying during the follow-up period, right? Compared to those who had the strongest grip strength. And this is even after adjusting for like age, sex, and body size. So think about that for a moment. A simple hand squeeze can reveal information about your overall muscle, the quality of it, your nervous system function, your nutrition, and your physical resilience, right? And other studies have associated stronger grip strength with better recovery after you're sick or after surgery, a lower fall risk, greater mobility, and the ability to remain independent longer. And we talk about this all the time because we want to remain independent longer. So why the hands? Well, if you think about your hands, they're constantly communicating with your brain. Every time you carry something or open a jar or you garden or you just lift weights or you're carrying luggage, right? Or if you hang from a pull-up bars, these are simple things, but you're strengthening an entire chain of muscles from your fingertips through your forearms and shoulders and into your core. So when you think that through, your grip actually reflects the strength of your entire body working together. Okay, so now I want to talk about leg strength. And we talked about that last Friday, but your legs carry you through life, right? Literally and physically, like physically and not just whatever. I can't think of the word. We'll move on. They actually figuratively, that was the word I was looking for. They help you climb stairs, right? Like think about all the things your legs do. You can stand up from a chair usually without your hands. That's the point. Like, can you stand up without your hands? You can walk across a parking lot, or you can pick up a child, or you can catch yourself when you stumble, right? So again, for researchers who are studying this field of this area of study, right? So leg strength, they're consistently finding that just the simplest test, like if your walking speed, if you can stand up repeatedly from a chair, these are really powerful predictors of future independence, your disability risk, and your overall survival rate. So strong legs actually help preserve mobility, and they support your bones, right? They stimulate bone building cells, osteoblastic activity. We talked about that last week through weight bearing activity. So the more weight bearing activities you do, the better. Your legs help improve your balance. Obviously, they also help improve confidence, right? They again reduce the risk of devastating falls. And honestly, when I think of like, I mean, it's crazy, right? Because this is the second week we're talking about legs as well. But the best thing you can do for your future self is maintaining your legs. Okay. Okay. So here's the biggest problem. Imagine you bought a brand new sports car And it's just like so fun, right? But you wax it every weekend, you shine it, you keep premium fuel in the tank. You got like tank reserves, right? So you could just like top it off. You change the oil exactly when you're supposed to perfectly. But that car just sits in your garage. You never drive it because it's just like you just leave it. Well, eventually parts begin to seize. If you're a mechanic, my son is, he's all into cars, but like rubber dries out. Components that were designed to move begin to deteriorate from inactivity. And our bodies are kind of the same, right? Movement is something that our bodies expect us to do. Honestly, like if you think about what your muscles might be asking you, your muscles are consistently and constantly asking one question: are we still needed? When can I go? Right? It's like, let's go. And when the answer is yes, you are needed, your body continues to invest energy into maintaining them. And when the answer is no, because you're just sitting around and you're like, I don't, like yesterday's talk, right? Depression. I can't get out of bed. I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. Jen's telling me to work out and I don't want to work out, right? I get you. I can feel the same way sometimes. But when the answer is no, muscle mass declines, strength decreases, your balance becomes way more difficult, and everyday activities require a lot more effort. So here's the encouraging news: your body is like amazingly adaptable. Even later in life, muscles will respond to consistent challenge. They will become stronger, more capable, and more resilient. Your muscles, they don't know how old you are. Right? They don't. So they only know whether you're asking them to work or not. Okay, so remember, again, I'm going to repeat this. We've talked about this, but muscle is metabolically active tissue. It burns more than your fat does. It's going to burn more calories. And it adds up over time, that compound effect, right? So we're going to build more muscle to help support healthier metabolism, improve our blood sugar regulation, it's going to increase your stability. It's going to support your bones. And honestly, it's just going to make everyday life easier. So you can look at two people, right? Two people, same age, same weight, and they have very different metabolic ages because what's going on inside. Somebody could actually be quite heavy looking and another person quite thin, but the thin one is actually older metabolically because they are skinny fat, right? They have no muscle. And the heavy person, because they've had to carry this weight around, has built muscle, right? So it's a very interesting thing. But one person can carry more lean muscle and move with greater confidence. They can recover even faster and enjoy a significantly overall better function. Okay, so I want to talk about today's reset. A couple things here. You're going to carry things more. Carry your groceries. Stop using the cart. I do that all the time. I go in and I get the cart because who wants to carry the stupid thing, or it hurts my arm. Okay, so carry it though. Carry it through the whole store. Okay, it's grip strength. Carry it. Don't put it on your arm, right? Put it in your hands. Hang safely from a sturdy pull-up bar if you have one, as long as you're able. Maybe squeeze a tennis ball while watching TV. If you like to watch TV, and I know many of you do, just sit there and squeeze some tennis balls, okay? Choose activities that require your hands to work. Okay, now for your legs, we're gonna do the squats again until you can't do another one. And then rest for 2 minutes and do it again. Okay, I wanna show you though, okay? I wanna show you something that you can do very simply in your house that would use both, okay? So I'm gonna turn this around. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna show you, right? So I'm here, let me put the screen up just a little bit. And I'm going to use this here, okay? Because I can hold on to this. I want you to grab something that you can hold on to because that's gonna also do grip strength. It's good if you're in a door frame that the door can catch you if you fall back, okay? So for sake of doing this video, I'm picking here, okay? You're gonna go hip distance apart with your legs, and you're gonna grab on somewhere a little bit lower because you're gonna do squats while gripping. You see? So I'm gripping this, like gripping it, both sides, and I'm gonna do squats. That's gonna help me stabilize, But I'm also going to be, so this is good for a lot of us older people. If you don't have balance, please do this with a door frame behind you. So if you slip, you just kind of land. But hold on tight and go down. Now there's some other movements you can do. When you're down, you can go up on your toes. Toes up, toes down. I don't know if you guys can see that. But one thing, again, go low here. Get down, 45-degree angle. Toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down. And when you go down, I want you to slam your toes or slam your heels, okay? Why? We're doing 3 things there. We are gripping, squatting, and doing toe lifts that are slamming our heels down that is also building osteoblastic activity. That's an incredible thing to do, and I'm already winded. Your thigh muscles are your biggest muscles, so it's going to actually wind you. So I just encourage you to do different things. There's so many different moves you can do there with your legs, but those are just 2, right? Okay, so I want you to try it. All right. Every time you do this, every time you're building grip strength and strengthening your legs, you're building confidence, resilience, independence, okay? You're investing in the ability to enjoy life for years to come, and that's what we want to do. So thanks for another Fitness Friday. Until next time, keep moving, keep learning, and keep building the healthiest version of yourself. We'll see you on Mindset Monday for another episode with 10 with Jen. Please enjoy your weekend with family and friends, and above all with Jesus. And until Monday, take care and be blessed.